The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Mariota. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try to get some more points.
And how about that for just running out the clock? The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Kill. Check 3. 80. Deuce. Red 80. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Watch the end. Kill. Slam. Check 50. Check 50. Tight dog. Shoot.
Here's Bell. Tackle made by Demarius Randall. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check 80. Hey, box truck.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Letting one go deep for a noon one. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here, Mariota. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Pick it up.
Again, it's Bell. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Darnold now to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Bell, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here goes, son. 55. Check, 55. Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. Lady. Watch safety screen. Go. Safety screen.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A good run on first down. It's got him very close to the line to gain, just shy of the 35. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Check 3. Check. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. Well, the Raiders last year, they were 25th in the league in rushing, and a good reason why they used one of their 3 first-round picks on Jacobs for runs like we just saw. Jacobs was the first running back taken in this year's draft, 24th overall. That was actually the pick that was originally acquired from the Chicago Bears in that Khalil Mack trade. Here's Jacobs. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Took too long to run his route, man. I waited for this nigga to hurry up.
24-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell.
You're just standing right there, bro.
Get this one across the 35. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Standing right there, bro.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
The first down run with Bell is he'll get about 6 there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check safety, check safety. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Jets on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
We've not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Mariota.
Come on. Oh, the bullet. That weak-ass arm, man.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard
Hey, the nigga all
line.
fucking day to go there,
Brandon,
man.
offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bell. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Bell. The tackle made by
Should be
Nicholas
hurt
Morrow.
by now, bruh.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL.
Damn, paper.
Meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Check. Lucky.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mariota. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
Come on, bro. I hate X, bro.
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mariota to throw.
Bro, throw the ball.
Throw away. He's taking
Ain't no way, man.
Jordan Willis in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
Yeah, I double team block all that shit, dog. The nigga still came in, man.
Line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. He's got him
Pass that one, though. Get the fuck out of here.
Alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Man, them niggas owe me, dog. Fuck that.
And pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited.
Them niggas owe me.
But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Hey, watch the slant. Slant. Check 50. Check 50.
He'll look to throw.
No, he threw that extra early, boy.
Muscle him here as he pulls it in.
Let's go, boys.
That's good for
Aguilar, the Eagle, dog. Fuck you, mean, dog.
After all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident.
Nah, because he threw it wrong. He was open. He don't usually throw it up. He usually throw it to the sideline. He threw it up towards so I could go get it.
Still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Back to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
I threw it to X, man. Wide open for the TD, bruh.
Brings up 3rd down.
This game be killing a nigga, bruh. I swear it do. Bruh, I threw it, bruh. Nigga, I threw it out motion X. Nobody was over there, bruh. He ran up. Nobody was over there in the touchdown, bruh. And he threw it out. It was literally, it was butt-ass naked, bruh.
That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
I'll take a whole different play.
Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good.
Oh, shit. The clock just went from 20 to 14.
A decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Man, I didn't know the clock was going to jump. I thought after 1 minute, acceleration clock is off. That shit went from 20 to 14 like that.
So the ball position now at the 3.
Here's oh my God, it is cheating, bro. We got him off sides. He jumped like a motherfucker.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
Oh, no. I should have ran with Big Jacobs to get that.
That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So for the Jets, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati.